they've enjoyed your performance. I've read all of the reviews, and I think
Liked it or hated it.
well, that's what Cannes is all about. Love
Yeah,
it or
it's what
hate
Cronenberg's
it.
all about as well.
Exactly. It's the passion that people have for these kinds of films that
It's
is
cool.
quite great to listen to.
Yeah, and also you look at the critics getting so furious about it. It's like, it's a film. Like, what is wrong with you? I read one review saying like, because this film has made the whole festival pointless. It's literally like, what is wrong with you?
Do you remember a film that you've watched over and over and over again? That's a question from the fans asking, is there a movie that you can't help but watch all the time? Just a passionate film of yours.
I watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas about 1 million times, and I used to know every line in it. What else? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I've seen tons of times. There's a movie called Corky Romano, which is this comedy with Chris Kassan. I've seen that about 50 million times. The Mask. I've seen The Mask. Always when I was younger, I used to I'd memorize every single line. And then just watch it and just say the lines along with the movie. It's ridiculous. Like, no emotion.
Well, that's Jim Carrey, Jack Nicholson, Johnny Depp. Anyone you'd like to work with in the future? Any of those actors have inspired you?
All of them, definitely. I love Jim Carrey. I think he's I think he's amazing. He's one of the most consistent actors, and people don't really realize because he's a comedian. I think he's phenomenal. He's really, really great. I love a lot of comic actors. I love Eddie. I want to do a film with Eddie Murphy. I don't know what. I've never met him or anything.
It's quite interesting because now you have your whole career ahead of you, and it's a turning point with those types of films. Are you excited about the future, about the post-Twilight years?
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, there was something nice about doing Twilight where you could. I always felt you could experiment in between, and then you could kind of take a risk, and you'd always have another Twilight movie to go back to. But now there isn't one. Like, that fear is kind of, it makes things easier to decide. Like, you kind of see what you like more, because when there's a safety net, you kind of
take risks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. You're not really making real decisions. Like, you kind of. You go, maybe it will work, maybe it won't, but I got another Twilight film anyway. Now that there's no more Twilight films, I'm like, this has to work. Like, I mean, literally, so it's kind of, it's nice. It makes you stronger, I think.